Hey guys, and welcome back here to BornBeautiful here with Amy. I am so excited to be back here with you guys today, and I actually used to do these reviews very frequently, guys, but lately with my job and all, it's been kind of hard because these videos do take a lot of time. I honestly want to say to you guys that they actually take me about 6 hours, so it does take a lot of work to film these reviews, but I like them to be thorough, guys, so that is why I haven't just done as many, but trust me, there are more to come, guys. I have a bunch of holiday palettes that I actually want to share with you, talk to you about, and review for you, give you tutorials and everything, guys. So definitely do give me a thumbs up in this video if you want to see more. Leave a little snowflake or a bunch of snowflakes down below if you are interested in seeing the future holiday palette reviews. For now, we're gonna start with one, and we're gonna be starting off with the Mega Pro 4 by Lorac. This is the brand new holiday edition, limited edition palette. It retails for $59, as you can see right here, but sadly it is on sale at Ulta. I mean, sadly for Ulta, for Lorac, but fortunately for us, because this is definitely one of those palettes that is not being talked about, but is definitely a hidden gem at Ulta or Lorac. Kohl's, you can also buy these at Kohl's. But yeah, you're probably going to be wondering why is this a hidden gem? Why is it on sale? Why isn't it selling? And here I am to discuss those exact things with you guys. So if you are interested, let's keep on watching. I do have, like I said, live swatches. I have brush swatches, finger swatches. I have the tutorial for you. So let's get on to the review. So I do want to start off by mentioning this is the packaging. I want to start out by mentioning not to think the palette actually looks like this. I feel like these colors are so different from what they actually look like in the palette. Like this color right here is the one I have on my eyes. It looks nothing like the one I have in my eyes, in my opinion, personally. They're just really different. The lighting is really off. Or if I had to say anything negative about this palette, it's just these 6 shades right here. I feel like they're a little bit at the place, like they're just something that people don't really reach for that often, and because of those 6 shades, I feel like the whole palette overall looks just a little bit not as exciting, a little bit boring, to be honest. But when you actually go ahead and you go in store and you swatch the products, you're like, I'm shook, bruh. Shook. I am not playing, guys. They are amazing quality. Like, Lorac does not disappoint with the quality. I feel like they are all amazing but one. So I guess it's not all of them. I mean, that one that I'm talking about, I feel like it's also amazing, totally workable. I just feel like the formula is a tad bit more on the like crispy, gritty side of the spectrum for Lorac, but it does work. It's still pigmented.com, just that the little texture is a little bit different on that eyeshadow. I think this palette is totally worth it, guys, if you are a makeup collector or if you are someone who can play with colors that perhaps don't look the best arranged in the actual palette, or that don't like actually speak to you as a whole. Like if you like to just play with color and just maybe like pastel colors, this might be the palette for you guys. I honestly feel like this palette is beautiful and it's totally worth what it's totally worth the price. Yes, this is how the actual palette looks like. As you can see, it's a pastel beautiful pink. Now the total weight here is actually 12.8 grams. So though it looks like 2 whole eyeshadow palettes when you open it up, like 1 and 2, the reality is that there is actually less product per pan in this palette than there are in their normal like long permanent palettes. In their permanent palettes, there are actually 8.8 grams in comparison to the holiday ones, or the you know, the Mega Pros, which actually have a total of 12.8 grams. So you're basically getting 4 more grams in the palette, so about half of another palette basically. But what you really have to take into consideration is, though there is a lot less product per pan, per eyeshadow in this palette. It's really important to note that we never truly do hit pan. It's not that common to hit pan on an eyeshadow, so I feel like having less product per pan but more actual eyeshadow colors is definitely much more of a better deal in my opinion. So yeah, this is what the packaging looks like. I like that this is gold, this is silver, the packaging is pink. One of the tips that I do have, I'm going to take out my Mega Pro 3 from last holiday season. One of the tips that I do have is to buy contact paper from Dollar Tree. It's $1 and you can literally do this with all of your palettes that get dirty. And it's like a little plastic film. And you literally just cut it to size and just tape it on. And it protects the palette. It makes it not get dirty compared to just having the palette like this. It will definitely get really dirty really quickly once you start playing with it, just because it's that kind of like soft, almost NARS packaging. Not as soft as NARS, but almost as soft. So it does get really dirty really easily. This one got really dirty because it was white. This one is like pastel pink, so it'll still get really dirty. So definitely invest that $1 on contact paper in order to protect your palette. These are like some stickers that I actually just sticked on the palette. I thought they were cute. They added more of that holiday touch. But yeah guys, overall I think this palette is a bomb. Let's actually look inside of it. I'm going to tell you 2 negative things. I dented this and I dented that one. I dented them already. Can you believe that? I could believe that. Yeah, I'm pretty clumsy. It's to be expected. So as you can see, these are the 16 mattes that we have going on right here, the top 2 rows. And these right here are the bottom rows, which are all kind of like that metallic foiled finish, shimmery colors. Like, they're so beautiful. I definitely think for the matte section, I'm in love with these 8 and these here. These 6, like I said, I feel like they make the palette a little bleh, you know. But the shimmers, they're all beautiful. Now, the only one that I feel like has a very different formula, more of a gritty formula, is this one right here called FAIRYTALE. Don't get me wrong, look at that pigment. It is like shining like a diamond. Ooh, is that beautiful. That is beautiful. But what I mean to say, it's just a little bit more gritty. I feel like it's a little bit more crumbly of a shadow compared to the rest. And this is the one I have on my eye today. Peacock, oh my god. These eyeshadows will go a long way for you. But I mean, I still think that it's totally worth the price, especially now that it's on sale. And the fact that you can even wait for the 20% off from Ulta Beauty, that would make this palette like $30-something, which is amazing considering just one of their permanent palettes is like $52, I believe. But there's not much I can say. What I can say is if you are sensitive to talc, these do contain talc. Pretty much all of these eyeshadows do contain talc, and they are actually like one of the top ingredients in the eyeshadow palette, mica and talc. So in case you are sensitive to talc, I would take that into consideration. But besides that, guys, what else can I tell you? This is actually assembled in the United States, and it says it has non-US materials. So I have no idea what that means, guys. You let me know. It says that it was assembled in the USA of USA and non-US materials. So I'm guessing what that means is that some of the ingredients or materials used came from like China, to be honest. But it was all put together here in the United States. Well, the permanent ones say the same exact thing, so seems like it's the exact same way that these are made. Just from reading the actual palettes, that's what I'm understanding, that there's no like change in factory or manufacturing company, like say Tarte, for example. Throw me no shade, guys, no shade. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's go into the live swatches. And right after the swatches, I'm just gonna jump straight into the tutorial so you guys can see how you can recreate this look at home after you get the palette.
I can feel the night when I see the daylight. I should be alright when I see the night. drive me crazy. Cause outside is no feelings, baby. You say it's hard to tell what I've been thinking lately, but behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love. You said we had it all, that shit would drive me crazy. Cause outside is no feelings, baby. You say it's hard to tell what I've been thinking lately, but behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love. But behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love. Chicago's waiting for job offers on the table, and she tells all her friends that's why they think we're stable. But I got plans of my own, but better with no label. And I'm loving the way that you move to my vibe and you dance to my songs. But I feel like it's got to be me who goes off into something so wrong. No, I take it for granted. Do I be breaking your heart so I panic? Soon as you walk out that door, I panic. See, I'm never gonna understand it. You said we had it all, that shit would drive me crazy. Cause outside is no feelings, baby. You say it's hard to tell what I've been thinking lately, but behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love. You said we had it all, that shit would drive me crazy. Cause outside is no feelings, baby. You say it's hard to tell what I've been thinking lately, but behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love. But behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Body harder than a summer. I don't mean to be rude, but I look so damn good on ya. Ain't got time right now. Miss me with that watch and then yes, it's not that time. I just called an Uber and it's not that time. Oh my God.
Okay guys, so we're going to be starting off using the eyeshadow named Denim. I think the name is really funny because it actually does kind of have that like light wash denim look to it. And we're just going to be blending that out all over the crease and just using it as basically a transition shade. And yeah, but guys, just remember always to blend out your eyeshadows as much as possible. That's really important. Now, taking the Y15 by Morphe, we're going to be applying the eyeshadow Peacock, which is the star of the show. I feel like it definitely creates a big ass pop. Like, I love the way it looks on the eyes. And as you can see, I just applied that to the outer V and also to the first third of the eyelid, and I just think it looks beautiful. And as you can see, what I'm really trying to do is blend out those edges near the transition shade so they don't look as drastic. So next, I'm going to be taking steel wool and just applying that to the center where we have no eyeshadow yet. This is basically going to just add a more poppiness to the eyeshadow look. I'm going back in with the same brush using Peacock again and literally just blending out those edges just so that steel wool doesn't just look like bam, it's just on the eyelid, but you actually get a little bit of a gradient into it. Next, we're going to be going back into Denim using the Sonia Kashuk brush that I was using, and I'm just going to be blending that out so there are no harsh edges whatsoever. Really important. Then I'm just applying a little bit of steel wool again just in case some of the intensity was lost while we were blending that out. That's how that looks so far. Next, I'm going to be taking a little bit of cotton on this small Luxie brush, and this is just to highlight the lower brow bone, or like the brow bone right under the brow bone. And finally, we're going to be doing this abstract kind of eyeliner. So what we're going to be doing first is using the tone Cobalt from the Urban Decay liners. We're going to be cutting our crease, or creating a basically cut crease eyeliner where we kind of cat eye it at the end. Now, taking the one in the shade Perversion, which is their black one from the same Urban Decay line, I'm just going to be doing my normal eyeliner, but really connecting that with the cobalt blue eyeliner that we have going on at the crease already. So we're basically just connecting the dots and really focusing on getting a nice, crisp, but thin line at the same time with the eyeliner, just so that we don't cover a lot of the eyeshadow. Because of course that is the main focus on this look. So just carefully take off the adhesive tape that you use to do your eyeliner. If you use it, maybe you don't, maybe you're amazing at eyeliner and I'm just not. I still struggle so much with it, guys. So lastly, I'm going to be taking Mahogany and just like kind of blending that into the lower part of my lower eyelid, and then I'm going to be taking the Scandalous Eyes Pencil by Rimmel and just applying a little bit of this purple tone to my lower waterline. And what this does is just gives a little bit more depth to the eyes and makes them a little bit more sensual in my opinion. And now, this is how the look looks with all my makeup on already. And these are Pure Cosmetics eyelashes in case you are interested. I love the look. What do you guys think? Okay guys, so that is all that I have for this video. Like it wasn't 30 minutes of your life, literally, guys. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of this palette. Are you going to be getting it? Definitely do let me know. Remember what I said, these eyeshadows are some of the creamiest, most buttery formulations ever, guys. I feel like out of all the holiday palettes, these Lorac ones are the ones that have the best formula. So if you feel like these color combinations are for you, it's definitely worth a try. I mean, just think about the positives. If you get it at Ulta on sale, you could just return it if you happen to not like it. No problem. I don't like to say that like because you're like, okay, you just buy everything and return it. No, guys. What I mean is, if you truly don't like it, after seeing this video, if you kind of want it, go try it out. And if you really don't like it, just return it. That's what the return policy is for. Ulta's making millions out of makeup. So, if you return one thing, it's not really going to break the bank for them. So that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Let me know your thoughts on the palette. Like I said, leave snowflakes down in the comment section below if you are excited to see the rest of my holiday palette reviews. And without further ado, guys, that's everything I have in this video. Make sure that if you're new, you click the subscribe button down below and ring the bell so you get notifications whenever I post new videos. And without further ado, guys, if you want to check out my previous video, click here. And if you want to check out my video that is recommended for you, click down here in diagonally. And if you want to subscribe to this channel, click the little circle icon right here. If you want to check out my Spanish one, si les gusta hablar español, click right here so you guys can go directly there and subscribe.